switch with all these. That's cause I move, you can't put a price tag. Hey, make the money come fast, do gymnastics. Yeah, I took some time off, but I've been spastic. Hey, she want me to, but I'm jet lagged.
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we go, 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. Looking at the Lakers, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And of course the Nuggets, they're just one rung below them.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the center position. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Now here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Shoots over Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Brown. With the drive. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, the Lakers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Now here's Reeves. 15 in his last outing. Gordon with a steal. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Brown does a lot of stuff well, but I think he's at his best in the open floor.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
So it's Denver now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Here's Jokic. LeBron with the rebound.
They're a little slow out of the gates, just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Doncic on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Over Gordon. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Count it, good. Doncic has got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Shot clock at 2. Gordon can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, there's the alley. Doncic passes to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Los Angeles leading by 3. James passes to Ayton. Back to James. Doncic on the wing, defended by Murray. Reeves against Brown. Reeves, the pass to James. The 3 from Ayton. Rebounded by Johnson. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reeves. Puts up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Brown passes to Gordon. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Doncic. Here's Smart, plenty of space. The Lakers with another miss.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
It's stolen by James. Pushing it up now. Jumps up and slams. Dunk by James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, while we have a moment, the NBA assist leaders. Nikola Jokic, number 1. Third is Luka Doncic.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Reeves. Here's Brown. Off target from outside.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
James outside. Smart up top. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Brown.
Boy, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
He's off on the first. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Brown finds Johnson. Denver moving it around for 3. Gordon drops in the 3. Gordon's got 5 points.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Johnson with a bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Well, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
And the first one at the line is good. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Ayton, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Reeves. James passes to Hachimura. Back to James. Hachimura outside. Brown against Doncic. Lets it fly. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 3. Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Doncic against Brown. James, a screen on Brown. Here's Doncic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Laravia comes in for LeBron, and it's Kennard in for Smart. And then for Denver, Valanciunas comes in for Nikola Jokic, and it's Najee in for Gordon. Hardaway against Kennard. Najee sets a screen. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Brown on the wing. And here's Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Good. And Brown gets the assist. It's a tie ball game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Doncic with it. 9 points in the game. Kennard outside. From downtown. He drops it from range. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Doncic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Jones, he's checked in for Najee. That's good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Holmes, he's checked in for Denver. Los Angeles leading by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. Hardaway, a good look. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
A minute 37 left in the first. Back to Doncic. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Brown passes to Valanciunas. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Watson. From deep. Hachimura with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hardaway. Picked by Holmes. There's the three. Hardaway, no good. Brown against Doncic. Kicks it out to Kennard. Lets the three fly. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Three-pointer Holmes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Lakers ahead. They lead by 13. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Watson in at the 4 slot. Now here's Hayes. Fades away. Hauled in by Brown.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Right side Murray. Inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And he comes up with a bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Nuggets trail by 15. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Hayes. That's short off the rim.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Murray against Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Murray to the middle. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Watson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
Murray against Reeves. Hachimura outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. The shot by Reeves, no good. Nuggets trail by 15. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. Murray so dynamic inside.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
And the Lakers have possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. First free throw is good. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons, and front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Now, here's Hardaway. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio. Fires for three. James with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hachimura outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James finds Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 10.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Back to Murray. Over James. The bank shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 18. Hachimura with a screen on Murray. Here's James. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Nuggets trail by 18. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now, here is James. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. The drive by Reeves. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
For Denver, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Here on the Lakers Hype Squad. Let me hear you right now.
Marks checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for James. And then for Denver, Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Cam Johnson comes in for Brown. And it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. Here's Brown. He picked up 21 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Now here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
2 shots.
That's good from Doncic. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
And so he hits both. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Reeves. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Tops in scoring, first in three-point field goal percentage, and they're sitting at number 2 in the NBA in field goal percentage. They've got a smart offensive system in place. You won't see them forcing shots too often.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And that one falls to Reeves. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And Denver making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
Now here's Jokic. He had 40 points in the win against San Antonio.
A pest down low. Those 3 blocks really affected guys attacking the hoop.
Shot clock at 3. Johnson for 3. Smart with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's Los Angeles now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Shot is good by Reeves.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Murray for 3. And it's Jokic missing. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Out to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hits the 3-pointer. Smart has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Smart. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, the Lakers. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Smart outside. And finished off by Hayes.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Brown following the score by Los Angeles. Back to Murray. Shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Murray's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura, and Connect subbed in for Reeves. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Doncic against Brown. Doncic with the bucket.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Brown scanning the floor, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Brown. And he's going for the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Now here's Doncic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
James can't get it to go. And Denver's shooting 40% in the second quarter so far. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And here's Brown. He's scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Brown. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Brown is a fantastic athlete. I love when he's jetting and knifing inside like this.
Doncic passes to James. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
James deciding where to go with it. Doncic passes to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Jokic in the post. He's against Ayton. And it's Jokic missing. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron on the attack. Unbridled fury and force.
There's 1:26 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Now Smart. Ayton, a screen on Brown. Clock at 6. And Ayton with the stuff.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And for Denver, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
James outside. Ayton with a screen. James passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. James against Gordon. Here's Jokic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
I think it was the difference in the game. In a close game, when you knock down those kinds of points at the stripe, that decides a game oftentimes. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
James outside. Outside Reeves. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Los Angeles holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. So what do you do if you're one of those teams down there on the bottom bunk?
First of all, Ernie, you never want to be on the bottom bunk. You know why? Because the guy climbs down and he steps on your arm and he's going. You've never been to summer camp, have you?
Yeah, as long as the bed made out of solid steel, you're all good down there.
No thanks. I'm sorry. I'll pass.
Switching gears now, let's talk about a common theme from that first half. Luka Doncic all over the highlight reel.
I feel like every time we do a game involving Doncic, that's who we end up talking about. And here we go again. He forces teams to play him at his pace, which is a very methodical, very calculated, and very difficult to disrupt.
Yes, he's in the matrix. Very slow motion, Kenny.
Oh, I get that. That's pretty good.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's Smart in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here is James. Good work defensively by Gordon.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
The 3 is up. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. Jokic, no good. Reeves against Johnson. James outside. Ayton, a screen on Brown. Back to Reeves. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Reeves has got 22 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Jokic. Good work there as it goes. Jokic has got 8.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
So it's Denver now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Murray, no good.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Brown. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And he makes a first.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Buries it from 3. Johnson's got 6 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
James outside. Over Gordon. And he gets it to go off the front iron. He's got 16.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Now here's Doncic. 24 points for him. Johnson against Smart. Count that bucket. Smart's got his second basket of the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here is James. 16 points for him. Smart against Murray. Elbow shot. And it's Smart missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Now, here is James. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Doncic against Murray. Smart right side. Shoots over Johnson. No good. A bit long that time. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Johnson passes to Gordon. Johnson a screen on Smart. Back to Johnson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Johnson's got 8 points.
Adding new elements to his game. When Gordon is passing it like this, he's hard to guard.
James outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Reeves. Johnson for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to James. Doncic outside. Doncic hammers it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Doncic against Murray. Out to Gordon. The three ball. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Doncic hammers it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
And the Nuggets shooting around 45% since the break. Outside Johnson. Back to Murray. Out to Gordon. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Now, here is James. He's got 16. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Johnson. Back to Jokic. Up and over Doncic. The Nuggets with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. That shot is off. Good D by Jokic. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Murray's shot is good.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Doncic, following that last three-pointer by Denver. On the wing, Reeves. Doncic passes to James. On the take. And it's James with the jam.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Here's Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 30 points.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Murray. He's got 11. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Smart for 3. Counted from distance. Smart has got 8 points.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Murray passes to Gordon. It's tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Doncic. Give him 30. James outside. Pass to Reeves. 4 on the clock. And it's Smart missing. And the Nuggets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Brown. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
One of the things that's really impressive about Brown is that he can handle physical play. In fact, he's the one often initiating that contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Now Smith. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Kennard outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hayes against Valanciunas. Hayes, the pass to Arabia. That three's off the mark. The Nuggets shooting about 47% in the third.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of positioning.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter here. Hachimura, the pass to Kennard. Hachimura with a screen on Brown. Back to Hachimura. Uses the glass on the layup. Hachimura's got 6.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
To the paint. Here's Brown, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
LaRavia outside. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And Brown has got the ball here for Denver. 40 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Watson. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Outside Hardaway. .11 seconds left in the third quarter. A deep 3. Unable to get that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
Well, Jamal Murray comes off that screen looking for his own shot, but he saw a lane open up and set his teammate up instead.
Kennard on the wing. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Now here's Valanciunas. Hardaway from outside. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Los Angeles shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Buffkin, defended by Brown. Counted.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And stolen by Hayes. Here's Laravia. And he lays it up and in.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Bufkin. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Brown. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Here's Kleba. Misses the 3. The Nuggets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Yep, that one goes.
Gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Kleba. Pass to Laravia. Back to Kleba. James inside, defended by Murray. James can't get it to go. The Nuggets shooting only 42%. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Now, here is James. The rebound by Murray. It's Watson on the wing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Murray's shot is good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Down low. Kleba passes to Laravia. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kennard comes in for Hachimura, and it's Smith in for James. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Murray drops them both. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
And Denver has possession following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Laravia with it. Kleba outside. Hayes in the high post. Working on Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard right side. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Brown passes to Murray. Floats one up. Pass to Watson. Outside Hardaway. Let's go with a three, and the three-pointer goes.
Draining his first three of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. To the right side. Arabia passes to Kennard. Here's the three. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. Here's Watson. And he jams it home with authority.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Smith outside. Kennard outside. LaRavia with it. Brown's there. LaRavia passes to Kennard. Hardaway grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Left block shot on the way. Sinks that one from the post.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And here's Smith. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
You know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Watson, following the score by Los Angeles. Murray for 3. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Smith. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Smith. Goes up from the top of the key, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Nuggets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Now Hardaway. Here's Watson. No good with the triple. The Lakers shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Smith against Murray. And finished off by Hayes.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. With the floater. Count it. 16 points for Nikola Jokic.
Jamal Murray.
Here's Smith. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Watson. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Watson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 9th assist of the game now. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
To the wing, right side, LaRavia. Three-pointer, no good.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Denver has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Brown. And it's Denver with another.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
Kleba outside. The Lakers call timeout. They lead by 32.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
present our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Johnson against Hachimura. Outside Vanderbilt. Hachimura in the post. Here's Kleba. The Lakers with another miss. Denver is shooting a solid 47%.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Denver's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Brown. Denver moving it around. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Pass to Murray. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Bufkin. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now here's Murray. Goes up on the baseline. And again, it's Denver converting.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Here's Bufkin. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
with the rock, no Jay-Z. You ain't talking money and pay me. Now you wanna F1 maybe. I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city.